So for this spreadsheet, we're doing now the startup costs. What kind of things would you need when you open your doors? What type of equipment, furniture, office supplies, things like that. And so we're going to use four columns for this spreadsheet. And column A, you're probably going to want to make a little bit wider so you can resize that. Start out by labeling your columns. Column A is going to be your items that you're going to purchase. Column B is going to be the cost of each item. Column C is quantity, and you can just put QTY, and that means how many of those items are you going to get. And then your total cost for each item is column D. And now it's time to go shopping for your first item. So think about what kinds of things would you need. For example, in my business, I know I need a cash register. So I go looking for cash registers, and I definitely want the pink one. It's $85.99. I'm going to add it to my spreadsheet. I want that pink cash register. I'm using the dollar sign so that it knows it's money, which just makes the sheet look nicer. And how many of them do I need in my business? I'm going to start with estimating 5. And here comes a formula. And by this point, hopefully, you're familiar with taking two cells and multiplying them. So if we take the quantity, the price of $85.99 and multiply it by the quantity of 5, how much would that cost? Enter locks it in, $429. And since that's a formula, of course, you could go back later and change this and say, no, I need 7 or I need 3, and this is going to update. Once you've got your first item and you know your formula is working, then use the spread tool and spread it down. And this sets it up so that as you do another item, and I'm making this up obviously, but as you do another item and you add the quantity, this here is automatically calculated. It's ready to go. There's one last thing to add here, and that would be your sum formula. So all of this added up, and the drop down E, it looks like an E. The drop down here for sum will give you a nice calculation, your grand total. And this one, since it's not money, I'm going to click on the dollar sign and tell it I want that to look like money. And you might consider formatting your sheet, making your grand total stand out if you want, or making it bigger. You can take your headings and you can change them to make them a little bit bolder. So there's things you can adjust here in the way it looks. But at the end, you've got a bunch of items, and I'm going to say at least 5 items is what you're shooting for, a sampling of what you'd need. But if you'd like to do more and be more thorough, you're welcome to. And that is our startup costs spreadsheet.